Right, I have shared the screen. Today, what we are going to do is the professional and regulatory bodies. What is a professional body and what is a regulatory body? For engineering discipline, this is very important. As we discussed earlier also, very important professionals, they have a professional body as well as the regulatory body governed by the government. Uh, So what is a professional body? This we discussed this one several times. Uh, what is a profession first? So it's a job that required advanced education and training. So the not like normal job. This needs the advanced education and also this needs some training before practicing. So examples are engineers, doctors, lawyers, software programmers. So all these things, they cannot just straight away go into job and start their job. They have to have prior learning, the very high standard education, and also the some training. Normally, you'll say how to become a professional. Always you need to be a graduate or equivalent of the that relevant profession. So need to be a graduate in this specific area. So if you want to be an engineer, you have to be a engineering graduate. If you want to be accountant, you have to be a accounts graduate. There are alternative paths also. If you want to be a doctor, you have to be uh, that similar degree, the doctor's degree. Uh, in Sri Lanka, it is MBBS. And after that, you have to gain the required skills and competencies through training and experience. So once you graduated, then you will go into a job, and from there you will gain your skills and the competencies, mainly the competencies you will increase. So you will gain the uh, skills and the competencies. Now, in the society, what your problems we are facing is nowadays there are so many educational institutions. Some institutions we don't know whether really existing. So therefore, the lot of degrees are degree certificates we can see. People may come with, okay, I have a BSc engineering degree from this particular university. Sometimes they may sell that degree without proper standards. So then we should have some idea about the what is the standard of the degree, especially the very important professions. That standard is very important. Now, now degree can be awarded in different ways. One is awarded by local university or local institution. It can be awarded by Sri Lanka itself. And there are degrees, actually the same curriculum they are conducting in the foreign country are conducting here, locally conducting. So the degree is awarded the foreign university degree but conducted in Sri Lanka, in the local institution. Other one is the awarded by foreign university conducted in a foreign country. You can go to a foreign country and get the degree from there. Now, these are the three types normally we are getting the degree. That is the from the local university, the local degree, and from local university, foreign degree you can get. Then the foreign university, foreign degree you can get. And as I told you earlier, there are many degrees are coming, but there is an independent body to check the standard of the degree. So the government always cannot do all the things. So therefore, it can be government body also. It should be an independent one. They have to check the standard of the degree. So that is a one area we have to address. Who will check the standard of a degree? Then how the society or the country knows the whether this degree is a standard degree. Now, after you obtaining the degree, now suppose you passed out from University of Morato, and after that, what are your next steps? First thing is that you can get a job in the industry. You can have your own business also, but better to have at least work few years in the industry. So normally, most of the people they get a job in the industry. So when you are working in the industry, the technology is changing very fast. Then you have to update your knowledge, technology. Then who will support to do that one? Now you are not connected to the university. University is not looking after you after you passed out from there. Since the technology is changing very fast, who will look up, who will support you to update the technology? And we need somebody to support this one. That means after obtaining your degree, when you go to the industry, you need some support from somewhere to update your technical knowledge. Now, you can have uh, you can get a job. After that, you have to update your knowledge. Now, how you can update your knowledge and who will support to update your knowledge? And other one is the regulating and controlling the profession. That means the suppose a particular professional is practicing in unethical manner, who will take an action against that professional? Actually, if it is a violation or the breaching of the country's law, automatically action will be taken against him. But there are ways without breaking the law, they can do unethical things. So in that case, who will check those things? Then we need a body to take action against that person. Now say the engineer, one engineer is doing the unethical thing. So then there should be a body to take action against him. Otherwise, he will freely do the unethical things. That is not good for the profession also. This is the way the professional bodies come into the scene. So as I told you earlier, one thing is that you need to update your knowledge and also the standard of the degrees. Somebody can say I have engineering degree, then somebody should check that standard. Then also all the qualified engineers, their technical knowledge should be updated. Then if anybody is doing the unethical thing, so the actions should be taken against him. Now to do all these things, you need some body called the professional body. That is the purpose of the professional body. So Asel, if you want to add something, you can interrupt and add. You want to say anything? Asel?
Yes, that's okay, Mr. Tilak.
Oh, okay. Then this professional body is it's a non-commercial organization. That means non-commercial means that they are not there to earn profit. These are normally called the not-for-profit organization. So any professional body's main objective is not to earn money. But when you see the any commercial organization, their main objective is to make profit there. Here it is not so. So they have to do some service to their profession. And to run any organization, you need money for that one. Who will fund them? Who will fund this organization? Normally, how they funded is that they collect some membership fee from their members. So it's a member-driven organization. Government will not give money to them. They collect some annual fee, and who will govern the professional body? Members elect council and president from an annual election. Normally, annually, they elect their council. Council is actually the board of directors. So and the president from an annual election. And what are the laws governed by them? They have their own laws governed for this professional body. There are some laws. So it is constituted by the members. Then when you consider the institution of engineers Sri Lanka, it has their own laws. These are called the bylaws. Uh, and enrolling members for different categories based on qualification experience. And they can enroll the members for different membership categories. I will explain what is this membership categories. So advantage of that one is by just looking the category of the membership. So we can see whether he is a experienced engineer or the he has the vast the managerial experiences like that. By looking those things, the membership category, we can get some idea. Then other one is the accreditation of education program. I mentioned earlier that there are many degrees are coming. Who will check the standards of these things? So that part also can be done by the professional body. Or else, in some countries, there is a government body, separated independent body, they will do the assessing of these degrees. Now in Sri Lanka, this accreditation of or the check-in of the degrees are done by for the engineering degrees, it is done by the IESL, Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka. And provide knowledge update program. I told you at the beginning that the technology is changing very fast. Then the knowledge update program should be conducted by the professional bodies. So in a nutshell, the professional body is a not-for-profit organization. It's a member-driven one, so that there is no government interference or anything for that one. Nobody can influence them. And it is governed by a council of members. This council of members are elected from annual election by the members, and this council is headed by the president. President also selected from the annual election, and they have their own laws. When the annually also they are changing their laws according to their requirements. These are called the bylaws, and they have different member categories, and they are doing the accreditation of education program and provide knowledge update program. Now in Sri Lanka, to recognize a particular engineering degree, that degree should be accepted by or accredited by the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka. If the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka uh, recognize that one, then nobody will come and challenge that degree does not have the required standard. So therefore, they will check each and every degree before they accreditation them. Now, what are the main functions of a professional body? They have to maintain the standards of the profession, education standards, industrial standards. Other than what I mentioned here, the accreditation of education programs, provide knowledge update dates, they have to maintain the industrial standards also. Of course, the Sri Lanka, the standard institution is there, but the engineering related standards, it should be maintained by the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka with the coordination of the Sri Lanka Standard Institution. So but not only the ISL, the professional bodies in the world, they are maintaining the industrial standard. For instance, the IEEE. IEEE is a professional body. So IEEE give the standards for the global, they define the global standard. For instance, say the IEEE 802.11 standard, that is the wireless network, sorry, the local wired local area 802.11 is the wireless local area network. Like that, they can define the standards. Then I mentioned about after you passed out from the university, your knowledge should be updated quickly, regularly. Now the professional body can support you to update that one in different ways. They can have the continuing professional development. Actually, these are the part of the continuing professional development: training, seminars, conferences, professional discussions, webinars, journals, newsletters, research papers. From all these things, they supported their members